Yo, check. How's everybody doing out there this evening? Y'all good? Thanks for tuning in and joining me. Today is Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021. Welcome to the Wicked Wednesday live stream show. This is episode number 67. However, you'll notice that the show isn't live tonight. It's actually pre-recorded because I'm currently over on the East Coast handling some business, and I couldn't be in my home studio to deliver the show in a live format like I usually do. Nonetheless, I wanted to be sure that I was still able to provide you guys with your Wicked Wednesday fix, so I went ahead and pre-recorded this show for y'all. Sure, I could have just taken the night off and not done a show, but I wanted to show you guys that I'm committed to making the show happen by any means necessary. Plus, I didn't want to leave anyone high and dry, you know what I'm saying? DJ Wicked! So, since you're here already, I hope you'll stay tuned and check out the entire episode tonight. I didn't take any shortcuts in this episode. Y'all are getting the full meal deal. Not to mention that a little bit later in the show, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to win a limited edition deck of these custom DJ Wicked playing cards. Check these out. Anyway, so stick around for your chance to win some playing cards. With that said, for the next hour or so, I'm going to be spinning a bunch of underground and old school hip hop joints, all on vinyl, just like I do every Wednesday night. And I'll also be speaking about topics such as hip hop history, new releases, vinyl records, and upcoming events, and all things hip hop related. And I realize that the format of this episode isn't going to be the easiest to interact with each other, so please just do what you can to participate and leave comments and all that good stuff. I appreciate the effort. Thanks for bearing with me. On that note, this is Wicked Wednesday episode 67. Let's get into some music.
Large pro on the check-in, crystal nigga. Hey yo, skip all the nonsense and listen to this. Large pro on the check-in, crystal nigga. Hey yo, skip all the nonsense and listen to this. Large pro on the check-in, crystal nigga. Hey yo, skip all the nonsense and listen to this. Large pro on the check-in, crystal nigga. Hey yo, skip all the nonsense and listen to this. Large pro on the check-in, crisper than Chris, no doubt. Rip the phone out, water your drought. Keep rising to the top, that's what it about. For real, not for fiction. Flip and convert to a money getting raps all live on earth. By satellite, straight from the depths, he reps. Find out, Doc, you got stopped dead in your steps. With the marvelous glow, we rock, rush the show. On tour in the fall, man. It's Lost Pro, phenomenal. Fake ones fall just like a domino. Done, get your rip on, I drop it in one.
So while you talking shit, niggas be stacking chips, letting up lyrical clips on this blazing shit. Extra P and Nick gotta get it back again. Strapped again for those who didn't think we could win. Attack like Dracula, causing massacres, blasting ya with the spectacular. Lyrics moving through your spirits quick, fast at top speed. Give the people what they need. Yes indeed. See except
Wicked.
All right, so before we get too far into the show, this right here will probably be the most important call to action of the entire episode. And with that said, if I could please get everyone to take a moment right now to hit the like button and the share button. I'll give you a moment.
Coming together, connected. It was bound to happen. Mike Myers, yeah. Hey yo, it's Rocker Ira Science. Expansion, moving beyond the lines, yeah. 1, 2, coming together, connected.
This one right here is by Michael Myers.
It was bound to happen. Mike Myers. Yeah. Hey yo, it's Rocker Ira Science. Expansion.
Make sure you get this shared out, yo.
On the lines, yeah.
It's the M-I-K-E on the M-I-C. There ain't an MC out there, dogs, messing with me. Lyrically, it may seem that I'm mentally disturbed, but I'm the illest brother coming out the suburbs. Everybody say that I rhyme like a clock, cause I bust on the spot and put a hole in your knot. Semi-automatic thoughts, loaded to talk. Whatever I talk, leaving seeds outlined and talk. You can't walk the walk, get to stepping, cause whatever's in my reach is a weapon. You messing with a homicidical, analytical criminal. I'm clear when recorded the digital. 32 track, I murdered you black. Heard you cats wanted to test me, so I left them bloody and messy. You don't impress me, Mike and Ira Science is deadly. The next chapter cats getting together on the medley.
Michael Myers,
Rocker Ira Science. You don't know enough math to count the mics that I put.
You suck MCs, you gotta do the math. Ira Science and Mike Myers busting the shaft.
Michael Myers,
Rocker Ira Science. You don't know enough math to count the mics that I put.
You suck MCs, you gotta do the math. Ira Science and Mike Myers busting the shaft.
All right, so did everybody have a chance to get this shared out? Type "vinyl is forever" in all caps and let me know. And just a friendly reminder, Wicked Wednesdays is a 100% community funded show. meaning that it's contributions from the viewers that make it possible for the show to sustain. So, if you enjoy the show today and you'd like to send a contribution, please remember that tips and donations are sincerely appreciated. I use PayPal, I use Venmo, and I use Cash App, and my username is TheRealDJWicked. All one word, no spaces. And all of that tipping info can actually be found right up there in the main video description as well. And if you do send a tip today, I'll happily send you a complete track list featuring all of the songs that I played during the show. That said, shouts out to all the generous donors out there, man. I appreciate y'all.
Wicked.
A part of a bigger heart, re-expression art, tearing it apart, bringing light to dark. Tell me how you like it, is a mental or a body buzz? Am I really getting through to you or you ignoring us? Competition ill, still be pushing to the max. Ask more Chiba, big calm, we stay relaxed. Riders block, baby bubba, we compliment one another. Ain't no stopping us like Boogaloo Shrimp and Shabadoo. I'm that new piece of Charlie Rockin' Jr. Boogaloo. Filipino Ilocano plus the visionary crew. They go, stay high, sing low. Repetition of a training mission, that's not impossible. Before we belly full, give thanks for blessing us, our family, friends, and those who help us, who we trust. The rush of the visionary can't become alive. 2003 EST in 95.
You want it, we got it. You want it, we got it. Got it. We got it. You want it, we got it. You want it. Want it. You want it, we got it. You want it, we got it. Got it. This is for the who and you. You want it, we got it. You want it, we got it. Got it. We got it. You want it, we got it. You want it. Want it. You want it, we got it. You want it, we got it. Got it. This is for the who and you.
Wicked.
All right, so check it out. We talked about this a little bit during last week's show. So as most of you already know, the Willamette Week newspaper is doing their annual Best of Portland Readers poll. And the Wicked Wednesday show has been nominated for the Best Virtual Experience. So with that said, if you haven't voted for Wicked Wednesdays yet, then please take a moment to do so now. It's really easy and only takes a minute. So just head over to bop.wweek.com and just follow the simple little instructions on their site. And that's bop.wweek.com. And then once you've cast your vote, please jump back into the live stream and let me know that you voted. Also, you don't have to live in Portland in order to vote. This is open to everyone. And if you've already voted, I appreciate you. Now would be a great time to encourage some of your friends to vote too. Does that all make sense? All right, cool. So let's make it count and let's secure that win for Wicked Wednesdays, because a win for Wicked Wednesdays is a win for all of us. And go.
and I'ma do it like this, 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 and I'ma do it like this.
I got all my bases covered, I don't leave it to chance. And when I'm on the mic, I always keep it in hands. And when y'all hear this beat, all the people will dance. Why grab a 7 up, I make it be in your pants. I've reached the pinnacle, you can't speak my syllables. Cats like to say styles, you're unwinnable. I've been a fool up like a centerfold, because I've been a rap criminal since I was just a little bull. Don't take me literal when I say I'm invincible. That simply means I'm killing foes with my iller flows. Take a toe, kick 4 bars, give myself 4 stars. I like the type of off with tight clothes, no bras, no drawers. Rock a topic off the top of the head. When I'm dying, I'm freestyling out the hospital bed. Who wanna test me? Kids, you got to be sick. I'll change the rapper's name to Styles, is apostrophe. If you breath of fresh air, do you feel me? Hip hop, it got soft, now we taking it back. Breath of fresh air, do you feel me? Hip hop, it got weak, now we making it fat. Breath of fresh air, do your senses, breathe in. Feels good. Breath of fresh air, do your lungs, breathe in. Take it back, I like it.
Yeah, it's well wicked.
All right, so real quick, I want to mention a couple of little hip-hop news tidbits that I found kind of interesting. So first up, Your Old Droog just recently released a new surprise album called Time. And Your Old Droog is definitely one of my favorite MCs from the newer generation of hip-hop artists, so I'll definitely be checking out that new album. Next up, Queen Latifah is set to be honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2021 BET Awards this Sunday, June 27th. So congrats to Queen Latifah. And then lastly, Big Boy of Outkast has teamed up with Airbnb, and they've placed the iconic Dungeon family home as an Airbnb rental. And the Dungeon, as they call it, is where they used to record many of the early Outkast hits. So how cool would that be to stay in the Dungeon? Anyway, that's all I have right now for little hip-hop news tidbits. So let's get back into some music.
Left behind was never tested in mouth, but steady testifying. My wig represents the main of a line, never claim to be roster, but thank Jah for Zion. The belt over Ryan gave way to Sirius, gave the hour of Cyrus, the virus, Tuskegee, syphilis. Then it burns when you piss hard, eavesdrop the witness. Nat Turner should've never ran his plan to the snitch. Non-violence ain't civil, when black cheeks smack and swivel. Poison wine, giving the moons, one shine attacks the liver. Blood trickles as I fell through my sickle cell. 25 with the L's, a long time to sit in the cell and dwell. Crucifixed upon 3 nails, communication through seashells. The monster ship sails west of Wales. I'm a star lesson fails to reach the youth. Quincy Adams didn't speak the truth. Rappers wanna wannabe players not understanding the game. I had knowledge of self until they started branding my name. Tattoo the mental. I made beats with monks in the temple. I don't mark my body, I mark blocks with sand for symbol. Taught to forgive and forget like we ain't supposed to remember. Ignorant of what goes to enter. They did something to the water, increased the growth rate of my daughter. Colonialism invades every border. Father was a horoscopic holistic torture. I blind the signs. I wish I could rewind the time so you can see for self. You knew yourself, you do for self. Instead of what you do to yourself. That supreme everlasting foundation. Knowledge is the key to free the black nation. Infiltrate the movement with integration. Supreme everlasting foundation. I go self. Down, know myself. I go self. Pick up yourself, black man.
All right, y'all. So, this is the game that I call Gone in 60 Seconds. And this is a new hip-hop trivia game that I've recently incorporated into the show, and it's designed to test your hip-hop knowledge. And I stumped you guys with last week's question about the Public Enemy logo, so I've made this week's trivia question just a tiny bit easier. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to display a classic hip-hop album for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to ask you guys one question about the album. I'm not going to provide any clues. I'm just simply going to ask one question about the album, and then I'm going to give you guys 60 seconds to answer the question. And if you can post the correct answer within 60 seconds, then consider yourself a winner. That makes sense? Okay, cool. Listen up. So, in 1989, Awesome Dre released his debut album called You Can't Hold Me Back. And at the time, Awesome Dre was beefing with two of the hottest rappers in the game. So for his album cover concept, he found two lookalikes and had them pose on their knees, and he brandished two guns in each of their faces. That said, the question is, who were the two rappers that Awesome Dre was beefing with? And go. You guys can Google it if you need to, but I'll be more impressed if you don't. All right, 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 1 second left. Gone in 60 seconds. All right, so were you guys able to come up with an answer within 60 seconds? So the correct answer is Kool Moe Dee and LL Cool J were the two rappers that Awesome Dre was beefing with back in 1989. And you can see on the front of this cover, this right here is supposed to be Kool Moe Dee in the white British Knight tracksuit. And this right here is supposed to be LL Cool J in the troop jacket. Anyway, if you got the question right, congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause. Let's get back into some music.
Surging my army of troops, you look minute. While y'all drop bombs, we drop loops. Hit you with the verbalized combat, uppercut, devastate them. Yo, Del, I can't resuscitate them.
But remember, we still have mouth to mouth. Some lost their brain, fetch and get it now. Connected through time, we're here to master matter. Pigs use their party to try to capture data. Cataclysmic wisdom is wizardry with lyrics. Defeat the fictional, it's minimal, a figment of imagination. We see they status through the eyes of a raven. I'm the master blaster, my members hit the switch. They rudely dismissed by my crew of terrorists.
There are just two options for rocking. Y'all stop talking. Two is lift, hop out the coffin. We flee the scene with leafy green. My hands are going tangible, we can't be seen. My mummy man plans span Egypt. I'm part egret with no regrets. Skies are my secrets. It's an eclipse I kept in crypts for when we become Charybdis to sink ships. You're hearing this and now you feel the sound. Love the sound. Spread it, make it world renowned. You're hearing this and now you feel the sound. Love the sound. Spread it, make it world renowned. World renowned. Make it world renowned.
I think risk is just part of the deal. Whenever I spark the real, particles build.
That last one was by Mr. Lift featuring Dell. But I think it's about time for a scratch break. What do you guys think? Let's do this.
Back to Motorville, got a license to kill. bitches on the street and love my sex, but y'all feel my death appeal. Yes, it's real.
This one right here is by Swollen Members featuring Buck 50.
I'm young and deadly, that real nigga you pretend to be. Armed heavily, quick on the draw, yet level-headed G. Fuck sensitivity, I ain't gentle B. I'm headbutting, pump motherfucking niggas for frontin'. Shaking on the ground, choking on their own blood and making nose bone fuck your brains when I'm bugging. Then I just laugh like I was playing the dozens, cause you can't do me nothing. This lifestyle's my custom, how I function. As a man from a munchkin, I keep thumping. Run with a shady bunchin'. We was Murderville when the Vernon was money earning. Getting money like the Persians, cross the country burning. Anything moving, any corner that we turning. And knowledge ain't one thing that I'm concerned with. Deadly hand speed is why y'all niggas can't stand me. Come through and reject your shit like Marcus Camby. I hear no excuses, make sure you understand me. Almost doesn't count, my nigga, ask Brandy.
Full house, royal flush, what you holding? You'll be folding, fucking with swollen. Queens get jacked by the king of space. Buck 50 mad child, prep one poker face. Full house, royal flush, what you holding? You'll be folding, fucking with swollen. Queens get jacked by the king of space. Buck 50 mad child, prep one poker face. I'ma raise them.
DJ Wicked.
All right, so real quick, let's get into some birthday shout outs. So first up, Monday, June 21st was Arlisha Miller and Kenny Millennium's birthday. Yesterday, Tuesday, June 22nd, was Mark Mason's birthday and Tony Stewart's birthday. Tomorrow, June 24th, is Naeem Hall's birthday and my dude Joshua Barnett's birthday. Shouts out to the homie Joshua. Moving right along, Saturday, June 26th, is the homie Ender One's birthday down in Eugene, Oregon. Shouts out to Ender One. And then Sunday, June 27th, is Fabricio Amaya's birthday and the homie Mez Matos' birthday, aka Mestizo. Oh, there you are. And I want to mention a couple celebrity birthdays as well. So Monday, June 21st was Pete Rock's 51st birthday. Yesterday, Tuesday, June 22nd was Schoolie D's 59th birthday, Cyndi Lauper's 68th birthday, and Corey Gunn's 34th birthday. Today, Wednesday, June 23rd, is Memphis Bleek's 43rd birthday. Tomorrow, Thursday, June 24th, is Snow the Product's 34th birthday and Mozzie's 34th birthday. This Friday, June 25th, Super Cat turns 58. This Saturday, June 26th, Charlie Tuna turns 50, and Camu Teo would have turned 44, but sadly passed away back in May of 08. And then this Sunday, June 27th, is R&B singer Her's birthday. She turns 24. So shouts out to all the cancers out there. If you or anyone you know has a birthday coming up, shoot me a direct message with all the details, and I'll try to give them a shout out during the next show. How you guys doing out there? You still with me? This is that mob beat right here. Alcoholics.
bongos and chrono in a condo with Armando. He got chips and fixing low lows with Bono. We get the trees from the homie Gonzo Pronto. Got condoms from the store in a 3-pack combo. Pushing past a bitch tonsils while the titties get fondled. Beat it up like bongos do the horizontal mambo. Bitches get pregnant but the rowing responsible. We go ape like Congo. Cold as a snowman, abominable. No man can fuck with the road man. I beat him in the Coliseum, mistreat him, defeat him, and chop him up good so the lions can eat him. Bitch niggas, we don't need them, just hold weed and freedom. They told you I was tight, you just didn't believe them. You doubt me, but I doubt you can fade the alky. Nigga, you don't know me, you just heard about me. So what you looking at? What you looking at? What you looking at? What you looking at? What you looking at?
All right, so if you just tuned in, welcome to the Wicked Wednesday Hip Hop Show. This is episode number 67. Please hit the share button and subscribe to my page if you haven't already. And don't forget to drop a quick message down in the comment section and let me know where you're tuned in from. I'm located right here in Portland, Oregon myself, former home of Future Dreams comic book store, former home of Corno's Market on Southeast MLK, and former home of Umbra Penumbra Coffee Shop in downtown Portland. And how many of you old school Portlanders remember Umbra Penumbra? During the mid-90s, Umbra Penumbra was this hip little coffee shop located in downtown Portland on Southwest 9th between Oak and Stark. And they regularly did art shows and live music and poetry and things like that. In fact, there's even an early recording of Elliott Smith playing one of his first solo shows there in 1994. Anyway, there was also an open mic hip-hop night held at Umbra Penumbra, and I used to always attend. It was called Chapel of Skills. And this was an event where you could go and catch a handful of the local MCs always engaged in freestyle open mic ciphers. Anyway, just a little stroll down Portland's memory lane.
Wicked.
To show our appreciation for your support. Thank you, DJs. Thank you, DJs.
Shouts out to the DJs, the backbone of hip hop.
Bust it. We was building on some shit the other day about hip hop and the importance of the DJ. So I dedicate this jam to y'all. The cats always making sure the party don't stall. Yeah, I thought it was mighty fly when I got hooked up at Raucous by my man named Mighty Ma. Plus it hit me when DJ Eclipse told me Primo was in Fat Beats and bought my shit. Preem, you know I always pop up with your records. We gon' make shit precise and drop bombs in a second. Drop bombs like Flex, screaming red alert, speaking with my hands like Terminator X. Yeah, and all these other nerds fail when I electrify the crowd like the third rail. My first New York airplay was Little George and Rollo. Now I'm funky fresh like Rusty the Toe Jammer, you follow? Piece to G spin, G squared, and G clef. Y'all like the turntables on fire like Def Jeff. When I talk, people listen like E.F. Hutton. And when my text sway, it's danger like P.F. Cutting. Peace to DJ Mecca, smelling like Coco Chanel. But don't get gassed and let your head swell. 7 L's get lit, then the job gets done. State of the art as we fight for revolution against the whack. JS1, my nigga, act like you want it. We on a war tour like Ali Shaheed Muhammad. And peace to all the radio jocks keeping it fresh, especially the ones back home at ERS. Optimus, Diablo, Infamous, Nomadic, and all the rest. Thanks for showing love to Acrobatic. I'm jazzy like Jeff and Joyce, top choice, a cut creator either with the tables or the voice. Peace to K-Rel from Woo. Get your cream, you can catch me overseas building with DJ Vadim. So Pete Rock hit me, enough respect dude. I'm swift like Rob and rock like Babu. One night I hit the club Dolo to hit the steel. When out of nowhere I was held down by DJ Real. And every time you see me, one of three got my back. So big up to Sense, Goodfella, and Fat.
The producer of this track, he's nice on the wheels, in fact.
Why don't you give him a scratch?
That last one was by Acrobatic. All right, so check it out. Let's talk about this week in hip-hop history real quick. First up, June 25th, 1991, Pete Rock and CL Smooth released their debut EP titled All Sold Out. And Pete Rock is actually widely regarded as being one of the best hip-hop producers of all time. That said, what's your favorite song by Pete Rock and CL Smooth? Drop a comment and let me know. And you'll notice I even got this one autographed by both Pete and CL. Next up, June 23rd, 1992, Eric B. and Rakim released their fourth and final album titled Don't Sweat the Technique. And did you know that back in the mid-80s, before he teamed up with Eric B., Rakim actually went by the name Kid Wizard? Next up, June 21st, 1994, Bone, Thugs in Harmony released their debut EP called Creepin' on a Come Up. And Bone is the five-man hip-hop group from Cleveland, Ohio, who were mentored by the late great Eazy-E during the early 90s. Can you name all five members of Bone? Drop a comment and let me know. And last but not least, June 24th, 2003, Gang Starr released their sixth album titled The Owners. And Gang Starr, of course, was the legendary hip-hop duo composed of Guru and DJ Premier. And sadly, Guru passed away in April of 2010. So type RIP Guru down in the chat section and show some love for the late great Guru. And that concludes this week in hip-hop history. Let's get back into some music. That last one was by Swollen Members.
No man is safe from bad child. No man is safe from grab one. No man is safe from. No man is safe from.
My comparative descension from high is an intense description of why the Valkyrie fly. I calculate the circumference of the sky for future reference. Measure it all from bird's eye to add some fuel to my furnace. To those who scratch the surface and lay signs to the plot in respect to the stone trajectory of David's sling to Goliath. No abundance of nooses accommodate my body weight. Circle 1975 with instruments of iron, and I'll die on the road of crisis if it crosses over to the land of radio giants founded by Propius and Pontius Pilate. I'll make obvious my habit to stab it until it's had it. Encourage the cutting of marionettes by bayonets to escape the toy maker's cabinet. I was born in between 1159 and 12, where 12 falls into 13. Prepare the barricades for the running of the rampant, while some try to change their existence with washcloth soaked in chlorine.
Put us together. No man is safe from bad child. Put us together. No man is safe from a prayer one. Put us together. No man is safe from. Put us together. No man is safe from.
Much too dangerous. Meet the perfect stranger.
Yeah,
right, y'all. So it's time for the most important part of the show, and I'm talking about selfie time. And selfie time is a great way to show your support for Wicked Wednesdays, so I hope to see everyone participate this week. Plus, if you participate in selfie time this week, I will enter your name in a drawing to win one of these limited edition custom deck of DJ Wicked playing cards. So check it out. Here's how it's gonna work. Simply hold up a piece of paper that says hashtag WW67 on it, snap a selfie, and then send that selfie directly to my inbox on Facebook Messenger. Bonus points for whoever sends the funnest, most creative selfie. What I do is I take all the selfies and I use them to make a Wicked Wednesday recap collage that I'll share tomorrow on my Facebook page. So again, hold up a piece of paper that says hashtag WW67, snap a selfie, and send it to my inbox ASAP. I want to make sure I can include your photo in that recap collage. Plus, I want to be sure to get your name entered into the drawing to win the DJ Wicked playing cards. And I'll announce the winner of the playing cards during next week's show. So send me those selfies ASAP, y'all, and go.
This is AI meets a primal genus. Insanity combined with genius. Demolition Man, Simon Phoenix. In the last days, final sequence, rising to the higher zenith point. The chief of joint with the Messiah Jesus. Higher than the pyramids in Cairo, Egypt. Still deepest passages that lie beneath it, where they hide the secrets. All the tribal leaders prayed to Baalik's fetus. Stars align, but when I start to rhyme, Mars collides with Venus. New horizons, let's see how wide it reaches. Picture me reclining on private beaches till the climate freezes. Strong survive, the squeamish die, find the weakness. You don't like me, suck the sperm from inside my penis. I'll drop a science thesis, here's the magnum opus. The web I weave relieves Spider-Man arachnophobic. Disgruntled, mixed humble and braggadocious. That's a double-edged sword, I'ma slash your throat with.
I've advanced beyond your flows, eons ago.
Spit it viciously, complex levels, my entity.
I've advanced beyond your flows, eons ago. Resistance is not possible. I've advanced beyond your flows, eons ago.
With every breath, I defy death.
I've advanced beyond your flows, eons ago.
You already know. Travel back in time a moment, I'll read your fortune. 8 months prior to that hospital you're being born in. I see your mama on the street just walking and give a free abortion while your fetus forms in between the organs. Angel on my shoulder doesn't speak as often. Voices in my head sound like the machine that talks to Stephen Hawking. Reinforcing the belief that you should heed the warning. Before you see the Lord send his four meanest horsemen. Money seems important till those fat stacks turn people to lab rats who debo your ass cap. When all you need's a weak flow and whack raps that manages break records like Pete Rose's at bat. Now just add trap, cheap gold, a snapback, and skinny jeans so tight the seam shows your ass crack, and that's that. Rather reload my backpack with fat caps and write my name in street code with flat black.
I've advanced beyond your flows.
Spit it viciously, complex levels, my entity.
I've advanced beyond your flows. Resistance is not possible. I've advanced beyond your flows.
With every breath, I defy death.
I've advanced beyond your flows, eons ago.
How's everybody doing out there anyway? Y'all still with me? If you've made it this far, type hashtag WW67 down in the chat section and let me know if you're still tuned in and rocking with me. I appreciate you guys for sticking around and checking out the full episode today. Even though this particular show was pre-recorded, the fact that you're still here lets me know who the real ones are. So, if you're still tapped in and you're still watching, I salute you.
Wicked.
The Fall
got turntables, speakers, big hits are big. And my grandfather's, I got turntables, speakers, big hits are big. And my grandfather's, I got turntables, speakers, big hits are big. And my grandfather's, I got turntables, speakers, big hits are big. And my grandfather's, I got turntables, speakers, big hits are big. And my grandfather's features. Look at the LA street creature. Hey, Rue coming out the gates, that's your best bet. He's a sleeper, slow creeper to the top. Street sweep the whole spot of about 20 to 30 dirty cops.
Stop. Think for a moment, okay?
And get blitzed and joyride to this. Joyride now I can walk with the pistol, bark more with the Glock, but roar with the double barrel shot. Gun make 'em run when they come and try to steal from the man who like a 10 just as much as 10 ones. It's all paper. I need it now, I need it later. Rock jerseys like Raiders and Lakers. Drink makers. Mark, get set, go. Whoever last get trampled, their reaction must have been too slow. Now that's a cold way to go. I got a cold way to flow. Around the house, find me in the terry cloth polo robe with a blitty robe or a nice green bowl. Take a pool of what the wonderful earth has to behold. That old gold flow, fade them all so slow. Got MCs really questioning if they're really pro.
You're not a pro, before I let them know. And get blitz, enjoy ride to this.
Break it down to the nitty gritty compound. The D in my name stands for the Don sound. When I wanna dump, I take a quick trip downtown. LA Gun Club, pick a lane, dump off 100 rounds. Liquid got a West Coast Royal crown. I'm from a loyal town. Where the hell you think I sold the most, you motherfucking clown? Can't no boy named Tommy hold me down. Let it be known, Silver Man, I whoop your ass on the pound for pound, a fist to his chin, put him to sleep. Comatose his make him feel these LA streets. Now break, stop, look, listen, now scratch. Get back to the youth, what they missing, that cold cat. With the eagle eye, hawk shed light on flunkies. Keep it premium quality, beat junkies.
Stop, think for a moment, okay?
That last one was by Defari, called Joyride. So check it out, y'all. So this is the segment that I like to call Your MP3s Bore Me. And this is the part of the show where I choose one record to share from my collection that possesses some type of fun, special, interesting, unique, or sentimental quality to it. And it's basically like a show and tell for fans of hip-hop and vinyl culture. So that said, today I'm sharing my copy of the 12-inch single by Schoolie D for his song called The Real Hardcore featuring Ice-T. And this is actually a new vinyl release that just came out a week or so ago on Record Store Day. And I picked up my copy for $15 at one of my favorite record stores here in Portland called Music Millennium. So what this is a collaboration that's 30 years in the making. You've got gangster rap pioneers Schoolie D and Ice-T finally featured on a track together. Plus Chuck D of Public Enemy has some choice words at the beginning of the song as well. That said, let's open this thing up and take a closer look. Hang tight 1 second. Alright, so as you can see, the front cover features colorful hand-painted artwork by Schoolie D himself. And then the back cover has a picture of Schoolie D and his DJ named Code Money. And the record itself is pressed on a deep, dark purple vinyl. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's a really dark, kind of smoked out marble purple. And the A-side features two versions of The Real Hardcore. And then the B-side features a clean version and an instrumental version of Real Hardcore. And this record was released by an imprint called Rough Nation Records. And there were 1,000 copies available worldwide on Record Store Day. And the best part about this release, in my opinion, is that these two seasoned hip-hop veterans are still releasing new music after 30 years in the biz. You gotta respect that. And it's records like this that make your MP3s bore me. Let's get back into some music. And you know this is the part of the show where I like to play a deep underground hip-hop joint. You know, something off the map, off the grid, off the radar. What do you guys say? You guys ready to take it to the bottom of the sea floor? All right, let's go.
DJ Wicked.
How y'all feel out there?
Come on, y'all. Yeah. That's right. Come on. It ain't nothing but little hip hop. Check it out. I like the beat turned up and the microphone loud. I like to always try to demo out a brand new style. I like to go for a while while others throw in the towel. I like to know when I smile. I'm making my mama proud. I know the album is foul, but it's just lyrics and style. When you hear it like wow, this motherfucker is wild. Feel like this is the child. I always love me a crowd. You got niggas know just what the fuck I'm talking about. Hip hop, I never stop. The word is all on the job. True heads, not how it was in the day. On the block, how they sense the CD. No, he can't be on TV. Thank God for Will Smith and the Run DMC. Beastie Boys, Fat Boys, ladies love in LA. KRS-UTFO and Rick the Ruler and Will. Ice-T, NWA and Melly Bell. X-Clan, Public Enemy, Hell. Rock the Bell, Rockin', Schoolie D and the treacherous dream. You ain't know and get the download the MP3. Or be like, y'all got the vinyl at the record store shop. I know some of y'all know just what I'm talking about. Where the real heads at? That be loving hip hop. Cause like I'm trying to get us all together all in one spot. Where the real heads at? That be loving hip hop. Cause like I'm trying to get us all together all in one spot. Where the real heads at? That be loving hip hop. Cause like I'm trying to get us all together all in one spot. Where the real heads at? That be loving hip hop. Cause like I'm trying to get us all together all in one spot. It's like I love hip hop. I hope it's never gonna stop. I miss hearing Coochie rap and the diggity dop. It's like a lot of money talk now, but that bullshit can walk. I bet your head on a mission, nigga. Do what I got. Milk tea with my cereal and bass. If I stereo with somebody, everybody, if you don't hear me though, the Egyptian lover, baby, doll, a freak. I used to love it, had the wildest beat. And what is the MCFK rap that's right on top of it way back? And you can exit CD while I'm giving up all this rap, or you can clap your hands for some live effect. And I'll be snapping necks for some DOS effect. Cinderella, Dana Dame, and that brother had game. He was a smooth operator like the Big Daddy Kane, and always moving on the fader. Too many to name, but Jam Master J, you always in our memory, man. Some is only out for the game, some is weak living off the fame, some is all of the gangs, and well, y'all know what I'm talking about. Rap is dirty, come from the south, hella gritty from New York City, gangsta from the west, but the underground so trash. That be love
loving hip hop, just like I'm trying to get us all together, all in one spot. Where the real heads at? That be loving hip hop, just like I'm trying to get us all together, all in one spot. Where the real heads at? That be loving hip hop, just like I'm trying to get us all together, all in one spot. Where the real heads at? That be loving hip hop, just like I'm trying to get us all together, all in one spot.
Yeah, it's well wicked.
That last one was by Fish Fillet, Project Glowed Afterlife, that underground LA sound. So I've already been spinning for about an hour already, so I'm going to play for just a few more minutes and then I'm going to wrap things up. Again, much love to everyone who stuck around for the full show today. That's that dedication right there. As usual, I'm going to conclude today's show with an improv scratch session, so feel free to hang out for just a couple more minutes if you want to check that out. And if you enjoyed today's show and you'd like to send a contribution to help fund future episodes, please keep in mind that tips and donations are greatly appreciated. I use PayPal, I use Venmo, and I use Cash App. And my username is TheRealDJWicked. And that's all one word, no spaces. And all of that tipping info can actually be found right up there in the main video description as well. So again, it's your contributions that help keep new episodes coming every week. And if you do send a tip or a donation today, I will happily send you a complete track list featuring every song that I played during the show tonight. All right? So hang in there and let's do that scratch outro here in a couple minutes.
Wicked.
I think I feel like playing another deep underground cut. What do you guys think? You ready? I like those lesser known cuts. The ones that not too many people know about. This next one is deeper than Atlantis.
Put your money where your mouth is. You know, cause I got a big mouth, and I got big money, and I'm running the show. So, you know, put your money where your big mouth is.
You can't touch me, I glow like an ember. But once that glow fades, you won't remember. Your chances are slender and I'm the epicenter. Shake up the place and move your seismograph sensor called FEMA. Give him drugs intravenous. War wounds in the room, evacuate all the squeamish. I'm a killer, a healer, a microphone feeler. A chiller, I'm cooler. Bring down the fever. A hero and a villain. Ruthless penicillin. I hang around black holes and float around like Maximilian, or I tend to get mischievous, a feverish pace, like a holy man running from a devious place, an evil disgrace where souls are the base, unchaste, it's unsafe. Strangers know the danger is great. First they were irate, now they evacuate. The remainder wait until the entertainer hits the brake, then sail around the place like Sir Francis Drake. I might make a mistake, then next accept no debate. Beta breakers, you best wear in your crossfader. Test later, the best hater should hate much greater. What's more, a great four, he swore, we more, see more. She wore less than the average dress outdoors in the West. I can metaphor and simile to death, metaphysically fresh, you better score a film. Hypothetically, we mesh into a platoon, adorned with implements of death, all festoon. Just like Robert, he spins like Coriolis and cut like a sandstorm, you just didn't notice. On the mic you bite my shit and swear you wrote this. Biters misquoted, oh notice motherfuckers get roasted. Toasted and boasted, get beaten and tortured for talking out of turn and fail to learn the pecking order. Apartment in Tokyo, the view's as sick as polio, but I don't really live there though, I got a lot of yeah. When I'm in Osaka, funky fresh party rocker with my Yakuza friends, I got a lot of yeah. On the Shinkansen, making out with two twins, getting sweaty like the gym, I got a lot of yeah. Deoxyribonucleic acid, here I come after I'm blasted. Give me an award as if I actually
All right, y'all. So it's about time I sign off. As always, I'm going to end today's show with a little scratch outro. But before I conclude the show, please remember to send me your selfies ASAP so that I can include you in the Wicked Wednesday recap collage. And more importantly, so that I can enter your name into the drawing for this deck of limited edition DJ Wicked playing cards. And since this is episode number 67, just hold up a sign that says hashtag WW67, snap a selfie, and then send that selfie to my inbox ASAP. It's that easy. And I'm going to be announcing the winner of those playing cards during next week's show, so definitely send me those selfies as soon as you can. Other than that, thanks again for tuning in and joining me today. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday, June 30th for episode number 68. And things will be back to the usual live format next week. Till then, be safe, stay well, and please make it a point to invite some new friends to tune in and join us next week. And with that said, it's time to hop in that UFO and blast off. Let's go. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.